This is the Transformers Bumblebee Cyberverse Adventure Arcee. These are the deluxe figures, not the warrior class. They are more detailed and all that. These are the rest of the assortment. I have not done a single review of these deluxe class figures simply because they cost $34, which is ridiculous. I mean, this is a kiddie toy. Compared to something like this would sell for about $20 to $25. And I don't know why there's such disparity in pricing over here in Manila for these Cyberverse figures. But anyway, it's been a while since I've done a Cyberverse figure review. Hopefully this one turns out okay. Let's get her out of packaging. Here is Cyberverse Arcee out of packaging. And after reviewing several Cyberverse and Bumblebee Cyberverse Adventure figures, I'm happy to announce that this is by far the best Cyberverse figure I've ever reviewed. I'm pretty pleased with how this figure turned out. Also, Arcee is one of my favorite characters. Even on the show, I watched a few episodes. I actually like the Arcee character on the show. She's got this huge shell-forming backpack. Most Arcee figures are really shell-formers, but I love the fact that there is a way that you can compress and fold up this backpack so that you don't really see much of it when you look at it from the front. The actual transformation, officially, should be like this. It's like a huge jetpack backpack of sorts. And it, even in this position, it's still fine. It doesn't bug me too much. It feels like they can, in this position, they could repaint it into a black arachnia because it looks like a spider's abdomen. So it's actually pretty cool. I'm actually okay with it, but I do prefer having that entire backpack up there. And because of the length of her heel spurs and the stability of the figure, you are able to stand the figure in various poses, even with the backpack straight up like that. And the aesthetics and silhouette look absolutely wonderful with this. Now, she does come with her blaster. The plastic they used, though, for the blaster and some parts of the figure, like the pink bits on the forearm and some here, they kind of look cheap. They're not cheap when you feel them, but they do kind of look cheap. This glossy pink plastic, it kind of looks like furniture plastic, like one of those plastic chairs that you see during conventions or events. And yeah, you can put the effects, the blast effects or the thruster effects on her gun, and she can go pew, 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 pew. Okay, that's pretty cool. There's no way to store the weapon in robot mode, as far as I can tell. The figure itself looks really nice in robot mode. Some fantastic articulation. You get a ball-jointed neck. You got a waist swivel, ball-jointed shoulders, bicep swivel, hinge elbow, ball-jointed hips, thigh swivel, hinge knees. Go all the way like that. Get her into a decent jumping pose and all that. Very nice because of transformation. It's got some foot articulation forward and backward because of transformation, and a very, very tight ankle rocking joint for the ankle. So not too bad, not too bad. In terms of paint apps, there are some issues, particularly in the face, the head sculpt. You will notice that the lips are slightly skewed. I've seen others that are more straight than others, but I did pick this one because the eyes are painted on nicely. The teal blue eyes, just right smack in the middle of the purple eyeshadows. In some of the figures I've seen, the metallic blue teal is bleeding onto the eyelids and all that, so just be wary about that. Autobot logo looks fine. You just have to make sure that the red paint is centered where the logo is. It's centered in that white paint. Some blemishes here and there, but that's okay. As far as quality control on this figure is, it's actually pretty nice. Everything's tight. The joints are tight. You get a few slight inconsistencies with the paint apps, like I mentioned in the head sculpt, but overall the quality is pretty good and I'm pretty happy with it. So transforming the figure, transform her into her car mode. First thing you want to do is you want to pop this whole back section up, pop this front grille up of the car, and pop this right here, and then fold out the rear wheels like this, and then pop this part of the windshield up like that and straighten up that entire roof of the car. Okay, let me just back up. And then what you want to do is you want to fold the legs. You want to fold feet like that, and then the legs, they're supposed to tab in those holes in the toes. They're supposed to tab onto those pegs right there, but they don't really tab in. They just kind of sit right there. Just make sure they're flush. Then at this point, this whole shoulder section is going to fold up like this, and then the entire robot section is going to fold up like this. Forearms are going to tab onto and form the doors, tab onto this part of the car. And then the last bit are the wheels. You're going to fold them up like this and fold them out like this, and then just collapse them right in between the knees and then tab them onto the arms just like that. And it's a pretty nice compact compression and transformation. And the last part you want to do is the gun. It is very difficult to remove it. It puts a strain on your fingers just to remove it, but you can't just put it like that because it's going to scrape the floor in robot mode. You really have to push it all the way in and jam it there, and it's going to be such a pain to just pop this gun out. I'm showing you, this is the best way I know how to do it. Just wiggle it, wiggle it, wiggle it, and then you can pop it off, and then it's going to leave a mark on your finger. Okay, so just put it like that. And if you do things properly, there is a 2mm clearance that will allow you to roll the figure perfectly and smoothly. It's actually pretty cool. I'm very happy with this alt mode as well. So robot mode and alt mode, very, very solid for Cyberverse Arcee. Quick look at the car mode. See, very nice, clear, transparent, translucent windshield. They used a clear plastic on it. I love how this Electro Spark clear blue plastic that they used for this. I'm really very happy with it. Even with this one, the effects, you can plug in the rear end, give you that boost effect, like whoosh. For size comparisons, here she is with Earthrise Arcee, and it's a very standard looking deluxe class sized alt mode. Very nice, actually. Although I do like the pink on the Earthrise better than the pink right here. The pink on the Cyberverse version kind of feels like My Little Pony. My Little Pony and Friends. So if My Little Pony were a Transformers figure, this would be it. It looks great, looks nice and cute. Look at that. And just for fun, here is the severely underrated Cliff Jumper from the Studio Series line. Everyone just clearing the floor when they roll about a couple of millimeters, and absolutely wonderful engineering from Hasbro. So some final thoughts on this figure before we go and leave this figure. I wanted to point out that she does have the Build-A-Figure pieces of MacAdam, shoulders, and the hammer or the forge, and not really relevant to this review at the moment because I don't really plan on building MacAdam. The figure is great. It's going to get an 8.5 out of 10 for me. I really love this Arcee figure. One of my favorites. And if I could just go back in time and buy that Transformers animated Arcee back, because it's selling for bonkers right now, the Takara Tomy version or the Hasbro version, I would gladly get it so I could put them on the shelf together and they'd look absolutely perfect. But as it is, I'm very pleased with the Cyberverse figure. Because I've reviewed a ton of craptastic Cyberverse figures, this one is a breath of fresh air. So there you go, folks. I hope you've enjoyed my little video review of the Bumblebee Cyberverse Adventures Deluxe Arcee. Best of luck to everybody hunting her down. She comes packed super case. Let me know in the comment section what you think of this figure. Is it something you think you'd be getting, you'd be hunting down, or is it a pass for you? And as always, hit that notification bell so you never miss out on any of my latest video reviews. If it's your first time here, please subscribe. And if you want to support my channel, help me do more reviews, please check out my Patreon account. There's a link down below in the description box. Any form of contribution would be great if you just want to watch my videos, or if you want to contribute on my Patreon account. Your donation will go a long way into helping me make more videos. There you go. Until next time, thanks for watching. Thank you so much for staying till the very end of the video. It really helps us with the algorithm and the suggested videos and all that. And as you can see right here, here's a comparison between the Cyberverse Arcee and Earthrise Arcee. Amazingly, they are about the same height, head to toe. albeit the Earthrise Arcee looks skinnier and a little bit smaller, but they are the same height head to toe. As far as Battle of the Backpacks, I think the Cyberverse wins it in terms of compactness and compression. Take nothing away from the Earthrise figure. Aesthetically, it's still pleasing, probably better than the Cyberverse. But if you are a big fan of Arcee as a character, these two figures are an absolute must-have. I really enjoyed these two figures, and very well done, Hasbro and Takara Tomy. Here's looking to more brilliant Arcee figures. We'll have to wait and see till we get the Masterpiece Arcee. Until next time, thanks for watching.